That was fast. Hi, how are you? Let me see. What?
Good, how are you?
Alright, there you go. I'm good, thanks for asking.
I'm Brenna. I am who you've been emailing with, so it's nice to see you.
Oh, nice.
So this is more of like a relatively quick education visit. We're going to confirm the details in your portal, and I'm going to show you some like housekeeping things. So that's what we're going to do today. I do have to type while we are with each other, so if I'm looking down and you hear the clicky clacky, that's why. Okay.
Oh, that was okay.
I'm just going to go into your chart here. Were you emailing me about that? I hope
Yeah. Now, like today,
hydrating or feeling better.
Yeah, I've been noticing I was getting those pains around like 1, 2 in the morning, but like I want to say today and yesterday, I was able to get through the night. I feel like better, and it's probably from me drinking a lot of Pedialyte and water and just regular.
Okay, good. Getting hydrated.
Yeah. And sleeping. I've been like more tired too.
Has your partner seen an unmedicated birth before? Has he been with you for births?
I think this will be his first.
Okay.
Yeah, because he has other
And
children, but
is he feeling good about it? Like supportive of the whole birth center thing?
Yeah, he wanted me to do it. Mm-hmm.
Okay, great.
Yeah, he has a lot of things of what he wants my birth to be like when I have the baby and stuff, like how to go about things. But yeah, he's very excited.
So I need to know what you ate for breakfast, lunch, and dinner yesterday.
Yes. Oh yeah. Okay. Yesterday I had a Pop-Tart, and then I had an apple. I was drinking water. I had some saltine crackers.
What kind of crackers?
Saltine. And then I tried to order some Burger King, but I don't know what's going on with my order, so I'm gonna try to get a refund for that. So because of that, they never delivered my food. I then just had some leftover chili.
Okay.
I had that and some. I know I was drinking Pedialyte too. And then for dinner, I had I did have some baked cookies. Some baked sugar cookies, and then for dinner I just remember making it was like those cheddar broccoli pasta side with we had it with like this orange chicken, like Chinese chicken, and salad, and I think I had some apple juice, a little bit of apple juice.
Okay, and I know that you're currently drinking enough water, and that should be your like goal for the rest of your pregnancy. Hydrated.
Mainly water and Pedialyte.
Any idea how much you're drinking per day? Like, does your water bottle tell you how big it is?
I just drink these. I have a whole case of water. I just drink bottled water. So like,
how many a day?
Maybe I'll say up to 4, and then whatever extra may be either milk or apple juice.
Okay, what are those like 8 or 12 ounce bottles?
These are 16.9 ounces.
Oh, okay, great.
Yeah. So I try to drink it till it's gone, and then I'm just the next bottle. I drink just bottled water, not sink water.
Okay. Okay, and are you doing any exercising, walking, anything?
Yeah, I do some walking, and I did some like stretching and a little bit on like my exercise bike, but I really don't do that much workout. At least I've been wanting to though, but
Any movement of your body is good, especially walking and stretching during pregnancy. So keep that up as much as you can.
Yeah, when I'm getting out. Hey everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel, West Indie Collection. If you're new to my channel, welcome babes. I'm glad to have you here. So in this video, your girl, I basically just got done having my very first virtual appointment with a midwife. Well, she's a nurse. She's one of the nurses. However, she did my intake coordination. Give me 1 second. So basically, basically, she's one of the nurses and she was doing my intake. Basically, it lasted about close to 45 minutes, just basically asking questions, history, my dietary from the last 24-hour intake. She asked that I submitted my new medical form so she could submit it to my other doctor's office and everything. All that good, like it's mainly like the most important stuff, really. And the type of birth that I want, and she pretty much was going over some educational stuff, and she showed me where I can go for like important information when like reaching out to like the midwives, like their contact information, if I have any questions or concerns, and also for me to like look at some of like the classes or just basically educational information that's on my portal, my client portal that I have to go through on there. So that's all good to know. So pretty much I have an appointment that is also coming up, which is the 12th. That will be my first in-person appointment. So my insurance do cover me having a midwife and where I'm trying to have my baby at, which is a birth center. So that's all great news. I do have to pay a registration fee, and I do have to get on a payment plan for, what is it for? I'll make sure to list it, and that will be paid off. It's not a lot at all. So I am excited about that. And yeah, so I just want to list some things that stuck out to me that I did like about this. Obviously, there's always going to be some pros and cons to, like, you know, when it comes to certain situations. If I have to list some cons, I would say if your baby becomes breech, they will have to admit you to a hospital because they don't do breech babies. Another thing is, you know, pretty much if something just serious was to happen, like, you know, with you, then they would just transfer you to somewhere else. They want you to, what else? Those are like just some like other things. Now, as far as like the pros, I want to say that there was this thing that I just learned about. I'm going to list it below, and I never heard of it before, but it's also to help you with your birth, and it just sounds so exciting. It's like more, I guess, the healthier route than getting an epidural. So it's like you're pretty much, it's like a breathing technique that you inhale to see if it helps you with your contractions, and it kind of is supposed to make you kind of like woozy, if that makes sense. So I may give it a shot. We'll see, depending on how I feel. And another thing is, like, say whenever I want to give birth in a pool, they'll recommend it like when you're close to like actually pushing. So if I want to be in the shower, I could be in the shower to get some relief until I'm actually ready to push, and then I will get into like the, you know, the pool of water and stuff, because, you know, trying to get like having temperature control, it'll just be a lot. So it makes sense. And they will provide, no, not they will, but I will have to get one of those like pool liners for when I do give birth in there, which shouldn't cost much, but they will let me know like how to go about it and stuff. So I will have to obviously bring my own for that. Another thing is, I just love how open they are. Like, they're open to children. My children could be there at the birth, as long as someone is there to like keep an eye on them, you know, like another like, you know, person that can like keep an eye on them for us. But the kids, they could be there at my labor if I want them to be there, because she did ask who would I like to be there. I could bring anybody I want to bring, mind you. So that's good to know that they are really kid friendly. Another thing is they don't have a problem with me recording or anything. Just let them know, like, give them a heads up, but I'm free to record. I can do whatever I want. I can go play music. This is really like my world when I'm about to be giving birth. Like, they're open to whatever. Even when it comes to eating, drinking, like, I'm allowed to do whatever, pretty much. Whatever. Another thing is, she mentioned that what was it about? We definitely talked about like the breastfeeding and everything. They also have like breast like specialists there, but I'm pretty good on when it comes to that, like having help and support, and like, you know, when it comes to like the breastfeeding. So that's good to know. Now, as far as like having a midwife, they don't just assign you one midwife. They want you to get familiar with all the midwives. because you never know who you may have that day. And it's not literally a place where it's 24 hours, where somebody's there 24 hours. Like, you just have to call like someone and let them know, like, hey, I need to be there, just to like give them a heads up. So that's pretty much as far as that. So they have like midwives, they have nurses, like all, like they have pretty much everything, you know. Only if something like serious was to happen, and that's when they would have to like admit you somewhere, you know. So I just feel at the end of the day just very excited about everything, the whole process. I'm sure I'll figure out more things in due time, but pretty much after my first in-person appointment, I will not be able to attend my other GYN appointments because they will take on moving forward. And as far as giving birth, they, in order to like go there, I feel like I like need to go there, they want you to be between 37 and 41 weeks. So they don't want you like showing up there thinking you're in labor before 37 weeks, because if your baby will be considered, say, a preemie, then obviously they would have you go to the hospital, or tell you, you know, to go to the hospital. But if you are between 37 and 41 and I feel like I'm in labor, I'm more than welcome to call them or go in person. That'll be the only way for them to feel like, okay, she can give birth. So pretty much it sounds like they want your baby to be full term. Now, in my previous pregnancies, I have been full term with both my pregnancies. So I'm just really excited for this journey. It sounds like they just want the mom to be as comfortable as ever, and that's just gonna give me the full like support and encouragement that I need to like push through to having an all-natural birth again. Because I've had one, my first pregnancy, my second pregnancy, I did have an epidural, but that was because of the lack of support I felt like I had. However, they're open to any type of support that I may want. So that's why they say you can have anybody you want there. Obviously, I want to have like really a lot of people while I give labor. Everybody have different mixed emotions when it comes to that type of, you know, situation anyway. But my boys, I'm sure, are going to be fine. I know that this is going to be a wonderful experience. I do have boys that I don't even know if they would find like a natural birth to be interesting or grossed out, but I feel like they'll be so curious. But at the end of the day, I probably wouldn't want my boys to see me in pain. But like I said, I'll come across that bridge when it comes, because I mean, they don't have to be there, but it's good to know that they are allowed to be there. So I'm just very, very, very excited for this journey. I'm almost there, and again, I am 24 weeks pregnant. I'm trying to think of what else that she mentioned. Yeah, I guess this was just worth the wait, because it was really just a matter of time of them getting all my like medical records. I was pretty confident off top that I would qualify to have a midwife and to have it at a birth center versus a hospital, because I don't really have like a history of like a complicated like pregnancy or anything. So, and I have had a natural birth in the past. So I'm just ready to get this over with, but it's just good to know that I'm willing to do everything's all free will up to me in that room when it's time for me to give birth. So however I'm feeling, they're just pretty much open to like me being satisfied, you know, like in the moment. So yeah, I hope I explained everything, or if you are a new mommy as well, or may know somebody, or just in future reference if you plan on having kids, if you are undecisive, if you want to go a natural route or a non-natural route, at least you guys can see from my experience, because I am experienced, even though this will be my first time having a midwife. However, everybody have different thoughts, or you may not know about something, so it doesn't hurt, you know, just share the message along. But yeah, so that's one thing. I'm also, because I've already gained some more knowledge on like the situation, if you have any questions, I don't mind answering any questions about this as well. Yeah, I'm trying to see what else I want to mention. Let's see. And that's pretty much it. So pretty much you could do way more at a birth center versus being in a hospital, and that's the beauty of it. I get it that everybody want to deal with pain, Now in this day and age, there's a lot of mothers that were like, hey, give me an epidural. They don't want to feel no pain. But at the end of the day, if you believe in, like, I don't know, I'm not trying to say like someone like doesn't believe in, but like if you want to actually feel like what the real like childbirth is like, this is the way I feel like to go, or that you could go. That'll be like a best option, because just because contractions are bad doesn't mean like there's no options to help like relieve that, or ways or different techniques. So that's another reason why I'm so excited, because I know we're gonna go over breathing and body positions and stuff that can help me get through this thing. So that's why I just feel that I'll be more supported in this aspect, and that's what leaves me so like feeling good about the decisions that I am making. As long as I'm healthy and capable, there's no turning back. Unless something was to like say bad happen, God willing that will not happen, and God be with us in that room. But yeah, why not do it natural? So it'll be like more meaningful, more of a connection, I feel like, and just like, wow, like I did that, you know, like, or I did that again. So, and just looking back and like share with my kids, like, you know, or they can tell, I don't know, whatever. It'll be just good memories to have, and just, you know, getting the experience of life. But that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is considered Vlogmas Day 3. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Show you some love by liking this video, hitting the post notifications, subscribing to my YouTube channel, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye for now.